He embraced him to a hug, making Jungkook, Yoongi and Jimin jumped on their places. Jungkook wanted to interfere to this, but seeing Taehyung hugging him back stopped him. Taehyung broke the hug and looked up at him with teary eyes. I'm sorry, uncle. You cared. He'd regret running away. If only he decided to let that know that he is alive, all this wouldn't have happened to him. Can we know what really happened here? Jimin asked, no one patient. We should leave them alone for now. Jungkook's mother signed three of them to follow her as she made their way out of the garden, leaving Taehyung and Jimin's parents. Mom, Taehyung's Jimin's cousin brother. What? They all were yelled. They couldn't further react as Jungkook's phone call would ring to the call from the hospital, which he had to answer. We are coming. Jungkook cut the call and looked at Yoongi. You'll stay. I'll go. We both need to. His heart was filled with so much to say. But it was an emergency to go. He wished to at last say goodbye to Taehyung. But he was busy with his found back family to even notice by passing him. Jungkook was lost his senses knowing that they took Taehyung away from them. The day were passing so impatiently, only to not find Taehyung after returning. Both Yoongi and Jimin were also over there, as Yoongi's parents-in-law were home. And he couldn't go. Mom, he entered her room. You lied, Jungkook. He isn't your wife, she complained in a sorrow voice, not upset or disappointed. Instead, it's revealing but head with that expression of anger. Can we calmly talk about it? Jungkook made her sit, and she sat beside him in the bed, took her hand in his lap. You have to marry my niece right away, and I'm not asking for your opinion here. Now, you have to agree back with any more. He closed his eyes, focusing on the date, to not losing that temper and argue with her. Can I explain, please? No. Jungkook, I forgive you for lying, but now you'll marry my niece, that's it. What's wrong in Taehyung? Why not I marry him? He demanded a reasonable answer. I feel bad for him. He suffered a lot. But how could you present him to be your wife? Mom, I married him the day before yesterday. Shut up, Jungkook. Stop lying to me so much. Why can't you guys relax? I just need to silence for 5 minutes. Fine. After that, you have to go to Taehyung's place to ask for her daughter's hands. Promise me. Her voice was yelled, too desperate to calm down, as if she was going to marry Sophie. Jungkook, Mom, please. It was a lie I want it back. But I really got married to him. It's not like this time. She feared if his saying was truth. My niece, Mom, I love Taehyung. You gave me the chance to choosing someone myself. And I did. Why are you again and again talking about Sophia? You never lied to me. What's wrong in my niece? Isn't she pretty? She'll love you. Still, you married that boy. You doesn't even know. I married a boy in whom I found happiness. I didn't marry your niece because I know I won't be happy with her. He helplessly answered, wishing her to understand, but she did for sure, but won't admit. Jungkook took a deep breath and exhaled it out before knocking at the door. It's Jungkook. Oh, come in, he signed, and clicking the door open. Till now, he thought that he was alone, and only protector and guardian of his beloved wife, Taehyung, even though it's just for 2 days for that. Then they come to his father brother, and now the boy is more scared of his uncle than the lightning and the storms. Jungkook would greet it. His gaze fell on the couch, placing in the right side of the room. As Taehyung and his uncle were sat on it, the hand was resting on his uncle's shoulder. He slept holding and smiled on his lip, even though they had slept enough peacefully in his husband's arms. But Uncle's arms were filled thousands of more. Jungkook, come on. Jungkook walked to them and kneeled down beside the couch in front of them. Sit up in here. He shook his head to the offer. He's smiling, he murmured, admiring the smile or intensity. You didn't make him smile like this. That means he's not happy with you. To his ear, Jungkook smiled, and he just shook his head at him. No, sir, I didn't mean. Sir? Oh, uncle. He saw a lump in his throat helplessly, staring at him, very nervous and worried for what only he knows. Jungkook, you're not giving an exam here. Calm down. Yoongi's father has already confirmed they're married to everyone, and their happiness burst to learn this beautiful truth. And Taehyung's uncle. For Jungkook is Yoongi's best friend, and he doubtlessly knowing that the both of his sons are blessed with two of the best boys. And even though Jungkook's mom is not still happy, she had decided to not create any mess for the sake of his son. Jungkook to come to meet Taehyung's newly discovered family. Did they hide that he was alive, or they never tried to know where he was? Jungkook questioned as he looking at him, the demanding eyes seeing his uncle were helplessly smiling at him. He found the answer. Although, he murmured looking at him as his heart was flinching, imagining those years they had suffered because of that foolishness and arrogance. That doesn't deny that I am still responsible for everything that had happened to him. I shouldn't have confirmed everything if only I. They both maintained a whole minute of silence, with their gaze busy in admiring Taehyung. His shoulder must be paining. Shall I take Tae to the bed? No, let him be. He'll just sleep. Taehyung uncle noticed him. Our Jungkook looked at him with respect, care, and infinite amount of that love for him. He believed that such purity love for the wife. This son, Jungkook, they will study medical. He will. The admission was starting from the 2 months, Jungkook said, as he cutting him off. Amazed, Taehyung uncle nodded his head and he leaned down to kiss Taehyung's forehead. His growth, his health, is everything fine in him? Jungkook didn't answer as he remembered something when Yoongi suggested him to let Taehyung uncle know. He shifted closer to Taehyung and kept his hand on his lap. He's clumping down. Jungkook closed his eyes, feeling his chest were a little itching. He's